simple based concept. So contract costs, as I mentioned, contract costs, two types of costs we are worried about. The ones that we incur in obtaining a contract and the ones that we incur to fulfill a contract. So they are different. So what will be the incremental cost of obtaining a contract? It will be the likes of commission, sales commission. When you say to someone, sell so many items and then do what? And then sell so many items and then do what? And then get a commission of 5%. Cost to fulfill a contract will be things like the design is required in order for us to fulfill a contract. Then what do we have? There are principles that are specific to incremental cost of obtaining a contract, and there are principles that are applicable to what? To fulfilling a contract. So the first thing will be, if it's incremental cost of obtaining a contract, the core issue is that we capitalize if these costs are recoverable. If these costs are recoverable. Then number two, if we capitalize, it means they need to be amortized. But these guys are then saying that if you're going to amortize over a period less than a year, so if you are to amortize over a period of less than a year, you may expense it on initial recognition. If the costs are not incremental, in other words, this is the fixed salary base of what? The fixed salary base of your sales staff, then that cost will not be considered incremental. So this is like the relevant costing. Relevant costing says if the cost is already committed to, then it is not relevant. So that is what this is saying as well, that we only consider costs that are incremental when a contract is obtained. Otherwise, we ignore them. Then they do have an exception. They say, however, if you can charge those costs back to what? Back to the customer. Okay, what is happening now? Is it acting up again? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me? Oh, maybe just check on your site. All right. Then the last one. So we are talking about those sales stuff, right? We are saying that they are fixed. So therefore, they will not what qualify for capitalization. But if a customer has agreed that please work on this prototype, even if I don't select you, I'll give you all your money back that you've incurred. Then the standard says that what? Those costs may qualify for capitalization. So as a result, you may capitalize and amortize maybe during the prototype period. Then the cost to fulfill a contract. Now this is when you've won the contract and you are saying that we need to design the machine, we need to design the aircraft. If we are there, the design usually costs a lot of money. So if we incur that cost, we need to assess it against these three conditions. That one, does the design specifically relate to what? Does the design specifically relate to this contract? Yes, because we are manufacturing this particular plane. Then number two, does it enhance the resources that we have? that we need to what? To deliver. Yes. And the cost, are they expected to be recovered? Yes. Then that qualifies for capitalization. 3 conditions. Whereas incremental cost, we consider if the costs are recoverable as the core thing. Then that is contract cost. The last thing that you need to know about revenue is presentation and disclosure.